Today we're going to take a look at the Titan Leaf Pro Plus machine, manufactured by Bunnell Industries. We're going to go over some of the functions. I'll point out some of the options on this unit, and we'll go over the operation of the hydraulics. So on this unit that we're looking at today, we have the hydraulic jack, and that jack is run with the switch at your control panel here. There's also two other switches for options that are not on this unit. If you get the swivel discharge, you'll have the ability to float the discharge chute and also raise and lower the discharge chute. Again, those two options are not on this unit, however we wire them in case it's an option that we added later. We also have the 50-gallon aluminum fuel tank. We have standard featured wheel chocks, which are housed right here when they're not in use. We'll take a look at the belt drive. This unit is belt driven with the tensioner pulley so that you can adjust the tension on your belt without having to slide the engine back and forth. Also comes with the safety switch here. If you open the door, the unit will not run. You'll notice all the maintenance options or the maintenance requirements are all in a blue label on the unit. So anywhere you see blue labels, that indicates maintenance schedules are required. Also comes with two emergency shutoff switches. This one here is on this side of the unit. There's another one over by the driver area. This unit's equipped with a fluid coupler instead of a manual clutch. So as soon as you start the engine, the vacuum will start working. There are some flashers that come standard with the unit. Those are located on the lower portion. You can also get optional strobe light or optional directional light bar. This is the other emergency shutoff switch here, located right next to the driver. In the event that there's an issue while you're running it, you can just hit that and shut it down quickly. This is the control joystick, which we're going to come back around and show you in more detail in a little bit here. The units also come with a magnetic screen that you can take off and clean very easily. Standard fire extinguisher comes with all units. We have a optional clean out door. What this does is it enables you to get into the blower housing in the event that there's material that gathers at the bottom. You can also flush this out with a hose by taking these two plugs out and just shooting water in and flush anything out there, dirt or sand or whatever may be in there. Another safety option is the safety switch for the hose. If you take the vacuum hose off, the unit will not run. Also, if you open the clean out door, there's a safety switch on the back side of that will allow the unit not to run while that door is open. Got the hydraulic controlled boom here. We put a tire on the end of the vacuum tube to protect the housing in case you bump it against curbs. This does a great job of protecting the blower, the vacuum hose. We'll go ahead and move around back to the control center there, and we'll start the unit. Key side. We turn it on and wait till the control screen is up before we start it. So when you start the unit, you'll have your main screen. Gives you your fuel level, RPMs, voltage, and temperature. The flasher switch, which I showed you earlier for the flashers, is right here. The lower two buttons control the engine RPMs. And before you actually start running the hydraulics, you're going to want to unhook your safety chain. So you'll typically have to raise this up to the left. And then we'll go unhook the safety chain. Once that's done, you're ready to start running the boom. There's a dead man switch on the back of the joystick here. The unit will not, the boom will not move unless you have your finger on that dead man switch. And then you can start moving your boom. Keep it off the ground since this has a fluid coupler. The vacuum is already on, so you don't want to stick it into the gravel. So this button here controls the in and out swing of the end of the boom. This button here controls your water dust control if the unit comes with that option, and you'll see this red light comes on when you hit that switch. Again, if you have the dust control option, that's how you turn it on and off. Engine idle were these two buttons here. So looking at the main screen, there's a couple things you can do. You can actually slow down the hydraulic speed of your boom by using this control panel here. Anything that's highlighted in yellow is what's going to change with your up-down arrow keys. So we're going to lower the speed of the boom swing left. Then you can scroll over, lower the speed of your boom swing right. Scroll down to the boom raise lower. You can decrease that speed. And you can adjust this to whatever fits your comfort level of running the hydraulics. So once you get that set, just push that again. That brings you to a diagnostic screen. And what you want to see are all green check marks, which you have, with the exception of this lower one. What that indicates is there is no wireless controller attached or connected to the unit. You can actually buy an optional wireless controller and run the hydraulics without sitting on the seat. This is indicating that it does not see that wireless controller. If it did see it, that would be green. Once you check your diagnostic screen, you can go back to the main screen. Once you're finished with your daily work, you're going to go ahead and hook the safety chain back up. So you'll want to raise your boom all the way up to the left. And we'll go back and hook the safety chain. With that done, it's ready for storage.